Hi guys, thanks for joining us. We're just here with Owen, our brand new Profi Fitness School instructor. Hi Owen.
Hi, Carl. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Great altogether. Really good.
Good, thanks for joining. Just wanted to do a quick overview of, I suppose, yourself to introduce you to our students, give a bit of a background about you, and then talk a little bit about our brand new Profi Fitness personal training course because it's completely different to previous courses that we have done, and we've expanded the material. And I know you just want to talk a little bit about that because you're going to be attending or teaching those courses, should I say. So I just wanted to give a little bit of a background about yourself. Obviously, you're in the industry for the last 10 years, so you know what you're talking about. We should hope by now.
I
Um,
hope so.
you've got the experience, and you've also worked, I know, in Ireland, you've worked in New York, you've recently managed Fly Fit Gym. So I think that's great because you've got the kind of practical side of being a fitness instructor, but then you also know the business side. And because a lot of people, a lot of our students, they go on and kind of start their own businesses and they want to manage their own gyms or even open their own gyms. So that business side, having that know-how is really important, and having that mentoring side of things for students, I know that's really important to them as well. So I know that you said you wanted to join fitness. You're a fitness instructor now. You're working for yourself. You're a fitness instructor, personal trainer, master trainer, and you just wanted to work with a school that had some flexibility to give you, a little bit of everything, where you could learn from us and we could learn from you as well. So, do you want to tell me a little bit more about your background in fitness and your journey to here?
Yeah, so basically, I began in the industry 11 years ago. I always had a passion for sport, and that kind of led me down the fitness route. I did a degree in recreation and leisure, and I was lucky enough while I was in college, I was working in a gym. So I was working in that gym for 3 years before moving to the States, where I worked in New York, in Queens. And I returned home to work as a personal trainer again for another 2 years. As you said there, I went on to manage Flightfit Cork then in May 2019. And I also worked as a personal trainer as well as managing the gym. And I then took on online coaching as well. So there was a lot on board there. And now I continue as an online coach. I work independently for myself and as well here working with Profi. I think is a really great opportunity. I have a passion for teaching people, whether that be helping clients achieve their goals or teaching students and future PTs of the industry on how to become a good personal trainer and what it requires. So that's kind of what's led me to get to this point now where I'm really looking forward to helping educate others and helping them progress into the industry.
Great. So you started in Fly Fit in 2019 and then transitioned into online training. I'd say that was obviously a big part of your job with COVID coming into play. I know that we transitioned during that time to start doing more stuff online, and I think we've really found the balance in the benefits of online in-person training and using a hybrid approach there. So I suppose we've incorporated that into our new personal training course as well. Just for anyone who's not too aware of our new course and what it involves, um, we have taken the approach, and we're one of the only schools in Ireland who does this. We have a hybrid approach of three-prong training. You have face-to-face time with your personal trainer. You have online recorded sessions, which means it makes it really convenient for you to do work and training in your own time. And then you have live webinars as well. So we've incorporated all three. So you really still get that hands-on approach, but you also get the convenience of being able to learn in your own time and go back and look at sessions as well. Um, Aside from that, we also have included 12 modules, which are CPD courses included in this like bumper package of an elite edition personal training course. So I really just wanted to go. We'd had a few questions from people who were interested in signing up for the course, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to ask you about the course and answer some of those questions so that people had a
Yeah.
clear idea of what was involved, and how we've developed this course. So the first one that I had was pretty much what's the duration of the course. So people wanted to know how many hours of dedicated learning that they'd have to do outside hours. So I suppose, yeah, it depends on. on how much they're doing in their recorded sessions, but everyone's different. So, but can you give us a guideline on the timelines?
So you're looking at about 120 hours in total. There's 60 hours roughly with the recorded basic training techniques. But again, depending on how much knowledge or prior knowledge the individual has before starting the course, they might be able to get through that content a little faster, whereas someone who's very new to resistance training could be a little bit slower, may have to go over the content a little bit more. There's 20 modules in total, so it does show that the course is really detailed. There's plenty of diverse content, so there's a lot of attention to detail in terms of what's covered in the course. But there's 120 hours in total, with 20 extra additional hours of self-learning needed.
Okay, great. Another question was, what qualifications do I need to have prior to doing the course?
So there's none necessarily coming into the course that you need. You can come straight after your leaving cert if you need to, or if you're already a personal trainer that wants to do a refresher, you can come back in. But there isn't any requirements before starting the course with Profi Fitness School. So it's open to everyone, which is great.
Okay, great. And I mean, I think it's good to note that the reason you're saying it's good for personal trainers as well, because there's so many extra benefits to it. A lot of personal trainers might have done their personal training course, many years ago as well, whereas we've updated this. We're constantly updating our courses with the newest material, the latest trends, and all of the new information that they need to know. So that's why it's actually really good for current personal trainers, or anyone who's coming from a different career completely. You might be in a different field where you're not in fitness currently. So the intensity of the course means they'll have the confidence and the knowledge to go from this course, because it is so detailed, and go straight into working in a gym and working with clients. So great. Another question was, is the course theoretical or practical? And do you have any face-to-face time with your instructor? I think we've kind of gone through that already. Yes, you have theory. Yes, you have online sessions, and you also get the practical time from your trainer. So that's great. Someone asked, what are the main takeaways or benefits from the course? Which I suppose is a good question, because what makes this different to any other personal training course? We've probably covered a lot of the benefits, but is there anything else that you can think of?
So obviously you come away with your ability to create tailored gym programs, be able to PT with a very decent level of knowledge going into the industry. And I think that's what will separate this course from other courses where PTs can be left on their own after qualifying sometimes in other courses where they don't have the confidence or maybe the knowledge to go straight into the industry. Whereas with this course, they will get that. They'll get that face-to-face connection with their tutors, with personal training, being on the floor, training each other as if they were training clients. So they have that practicality before they go into the industry, which gives them huge experience before going onto the gym floor. I remember myself when I first started, it was a little bit daunting when you go from the course, and obviously this was years ago, to straight onto the gym floor with real people that you're caring for. But with this course, you'll get everything behind you in terms of client care, in terms of knowledge, in terms of how to approach clients who have injuries, learning about mobility, making the sessions individualized for different customers and different participants. So that's a huge benefit from this course, as well then as getting the additional courses of like working on nutrition, where they'll have that ability to give nutritional advice to their clients when they go into the industry as well, which not every course will give you. That's a huge benefit coming from this course.
Mm-hmm. We also have I believe, the Body Shaper course in this personal training package as well, which is something we're recommending for any personal trainers, which just gives you a bit more of an advanced way of looking at techniques to work with people. If you're training with someone and you're looking for results, but maybe you've hit a plateau and you're really looking to, maybe you're working with an athlete or a bodybuilding person and you're just not 100% sure on the correct advice to give like someone at that level, who are already used to training and everything, that this is also included in that course. So you get a lot of material. So someone had asked if they so I think they'd signed up to the course already, but they were asking if we recommend any other courses which would complement the training material in this course. So what would you recommend?
Well, there's the additional 12 CPD courses, which is fantastic, that are all included in the course. one in particular I also felt was great, and I think it's really important that students coming into the industry are aware of it, is the stress management and mindset course, and another additional course that the students can look at. Going into the industry, you need to be able to understand how to deal with stress, how to manage stress of your clients, and how to work on developing their mindset for continued progression. So all these additional courses are huge for anyone who's looking to qualify as a PT. Absolutely fantastic.
Great. Okay, well, for anyone who is interested in signing up, obviously, you can contact us. Our contact details are on our website. If you have signed up and you have any other questions, even off the back of this webinar, we hope we've answered everything. You can get in touch. But in the meantime, the course starts on the 16th of September, and places are limited, but we do have spaces available now. So hopefully we will see you there. Thanks, Owen. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Carl. All the best.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. See you later.